Hidden Land Part 2. I wasn't there for Part 1, but I will be here for Part 2, so.
That's because you're here right now.
Yeah, exactly. I remember them very fondly. One of the most memorable moments of filming season 2, especially in the summer. We're just going back-to-back marathons. Well, I think it took us most of July to finish. Because I remember August we didn't really do much. We were just kind of wrapping up all the summer bits.
I don't know. It was a pain in the ass, I remember. It was the heat.
Well, at least it was better than his game, that's for sure.
Alright. Remember how it starts off? I would do earbuds, but I don't have any. Unless you want to use my AirPods.
I don't either.
You need to get some AirPods.
Yeah, well, you can blame the person whoever stole mine.
You can buy those old ones for cheap now, like $80.
Right, yeah.
$70.
Should still kept mine. So we're starting with.
I'm gonna keep it quiet so the phone
map.
doesn't pick it up. Yep, the Bay Islands of the Republic.
I was able to decipher the map.
You gotta love the cicadas.
Among 2 different paths.
Yeah, unfortunately, the highest quality goes to is 1080p, even though we did record in 4K.
It's funny because this episode we could have easily thrown the episode after this together in one, but we wanted an even number count for the season, so we made it its own thing. It was only like 5 minutes.
It was like a 5-minute episode. It could have easily just been smudged into this
But
part.
we wanted even episode count.
That was the plan, yeah. I was just gonna put it in part 2. I was hoping we'd have more footage of Hidden Land. Just a little bit of extra runtime. We tried to get in as much as possible.
We should make a Hidden Land director's cut. It's just all of them in one.
If we had extra footage, that could work.
Exactly.
Notify the others.
Psychomos,
Get down from there.
Arnold, and it's basically
I think it's all the hackers group.
yeah, the guy. It was like it started off right after we took out the Protector, the Guardian.
I'll make the decision now. I'll take Psychomos and the 2 refugees. Boy, you gonna be okay? It's a dangerous place.
I don't think I haven't seen him in a while.
Nothing here intimidates me. I could go alone if I have to.
Look at him.
Settle that.
That must have sucked to wear.
Bradley's wearing a
because it was
frickin'
humid as hell out.
beanie.
And he's having that whole black outfit on with the mask and everything.
I know. I can only imagine.
I mean, I was wearing a
thick
hood, too.
gloves too. Look at them. They're leather.
And
It
a
looks like leather
backpack, and a
gloves.
backpack.
He's gonna
Bag.
earn my trust.
It's playing non-stop Indiana Jones.
Well, it's fitting.
Yeah,
It
Harris does.
doesn't look like that back there.
Crispy chicken? All I eat is breasted beef.
Oh yeah, here.
When it's my
You
time
go on
to
teleport.
Arnold's gonna be
Who was talking about chicken because they were hungry?
Grass-fed beef.
Chicken and
Since we're on the topic of
roast
food,
beef.
you can't have the moist roast beef between your girlfriend's legs if you're a leaf-biting bag of pussies.
You guys just look at each other. We just had a fork in the reference. They come up here, I remember. Oh yeah, we split up. That's right, we split up into 2 groups.
This is the temptation
First
part.
challenge.
Yeah.
You must resist temptation. You should focus on the path in front of you.
Yeah, he splits. That's right. This is the one group, and then Arnold's with the other group. So right after they take out, right after part 1 ends off.
Yes.
It's interesting because the Hidden Land was multiple locations, but we kind of piece it together, so it looks like it's all located in the same area.
At least to a viewer. To us, it doesn't.
He's
Look
being
how
led
green and lush it is.
Someone get him.
The foliage, it's overwhelming, and the bitrate, especially at 1080, that's why it looks terrible, honestly. The bitrate just gets overwhelmed, especially on YouTube's end. Everything up here is blurry. Every time it moves.
You don't go crazy like that again.
I was really nailing the accent
Let's move.
at this point, at least. Too bad his character.
This is like the most, this is the most screen time the hacker gets in this episode. And that's it. He shows up and he's gone. There's that tree.
Yeah, there's a tree. It was still
Totally
like that when you
falling
guys
over.
went back. Was it? Or is it? Yeah, it's probably falling
It's
down.
falling over.
Pull out
Yeah, it
your
fell
weapon.
over. It was laying down on the ground. That one I think is still there.
Eyes up.
This is pretty cool. Yeah, you see the bags. Like always, you always see our bags.
At least he kind of
Because
works.
we go from one camera angle to the
Oh,
next.
wait,
They're
there's
completely
a-
opposite, so obviously it's going to be looking
There's a
better.
sound. I think it was from the fish plant or whatever the
Yeah.
fertilizer plant. There was a sound you could hear when that shot there.
Listen to how loud these gunshots are. Yeah, oh, you have to hit certain targets at the same time. It's just random objects we shot at.
Yeah, because we could find them in the area, but it's just a random.
It was like, this is where the workers go on their break, all the way back here with the dump. That looks nice. Yeah, look how just like all the leaves are moving, it's all blurry.
Oh, that took
Yeah,
forever
this
to
was
get
nice.
through. That took forever to get through.
Oh yeah, all the fallen trees and stuff.
Well, not just that.
So it honestly worked out. We picked the perfect spot to make the hidden land. That was probably the old light guns. And then there's the other group. So he felt Arnold was responsible enough to handle all the other guys on his own.
Right. The direction the map took us. Well, now we
Another classic me forgetting to take my glasses off.
Oh yeah, you did. And then they're off to the next one. I never noticed that. I never noticed that.
At least once every Logan episode. In fact, in the upcoming episodes for the finale, I do it again.
So it was just 7 people then, because the one guy died.
Yes.
And Connor's character died. So yeah, that's interesting. The one group was the hacker, Baxter, and
Hey, just be glad we didn't film this the following summer.
came here for nothing?
17 years.
oh yeah, that was the
this
case.
time.
Even worse.
That
I mean,
was-
it sounds still sucks.
For
I was already
nothing?
sweating like crazy.
Wipe that smirk off your face!
I knew that was in this episode.
Yeah, with me. Yeah, so it was split up 4 and 4. It's the one dude. You got Connor's character died.
Once you receive the artifact, you will.
Did we do these different days or the same day?
It was. I think
Can't force
Did we
it.
do
all
this the
the
same day?
episodes
Part 1 was done.
it
Or?
took over a course of like 3 separate
I
days.
trust you with this.
So it's like that's probably why we killed off Connor, because he couldn't make it for part 2.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I like that shot where he walks
This
in.
is, I think this is a different day because it's
That
sunny.
looks really cool.
And then we filmed in the separate section. So this must have been filmed when we filmed the last part of it, because it's sunny. And that part was sunny. We were at the 2 different community
Mhm.
centers because this
Yeah,
is
this
the main park, and then there was the community center back area, which of that woods that Steve took us to.
He's gone, and this is where I wanted to add another scene where he was walking in darkness. He's supposed to teleport, and it's all dark, and he's supposed to walk around. This is when I wanted more. I wanted more runtime into the hidden land. It's so.
Why is it so fucking dark?
It's supposed.
Yeah,
He's
we
supposed to
couldn't do
teleport into like this dark room, and we were supposed to have this scene where I was walking, and it was all dark, and then I like escaped
How
into
would
the
we
light.
have done that?
We could have done it. You just dropped the exposure, and
But maybe if we did a nighttime scene or something.
that's why he could go, like because the water was poisonous. Look, fuck COVID-19. That's crazy. That popped up. I guess a lot of people had a lot of free time back in 2020, so all the hooligans were down under the bridge spray painting.
I remember filming this.
Yeah,
and
so
you
the
could
bricks,
hear-
it's so silly. So the hidden land has all like this enchanted.
Only those with a strong mind and good willpower.
He says strong mind and good willpower, and he picks the stone right. This is little dinky
gold
stone.
bars he brought.
Yeah, the fake gold bar, and like Baxter can't pick it up. It's like too dang heavy, and then the hacker picks it up with ease. Scum Gang 420.
You know,
oh my gosh! And
I
then
remember
there's Arnold
being
waiting for
under
Mission to
there.
come back.
Longer than the scene. that we
Yeah,
got.
and then there's those corn flies, dude. They've been everywhere every summer, man. The past 4 or 5 summers, it's been a lot worse than what it was when we were kids. I love this part where I don't even know how that happens. All the wood and the trees.
Yeah, it's over
See, it's
storms.
crazy. I guess there's a bunch of trash mixed in. So this part was, when we explored, this was probably the coolest area we went into.
I remember being under the bridge much longer than that scene is. I don't know why it took a while to film that scene. You could hear the cars passing over too. It was loud. Yeah, this part, I know what this part is. We had to walk through this to get to the bridge. I can't remember how we got around that. We just walked through that portion.
But yeah, the scene when
That water doesn't look like it's moving.
it is.
Or is it not going over?
Yeah, it's moving. It's just
It's very
very a lot. It's not a lot of pixels
Yeah, there we go.
showing.
See,
Yeah,
most
this
of
part
the
was
time,
awesome.
most of the time now, probably right now since it's rained so much recently, it's probably over.
Oh yeah, the water's up to there. That would not be able to work. I mean, it worked back then because it was summertime and it was dry. Yeah, there it is. It's just hiding in the one little spot. I mean, we walked around the whole area to get all this footage and get all this stuff.
Yeah, trying to avoid the houses.
silver and gold. They're fake, obviously. They weren't real gold or silver. He teleports back. Arnold was nervous because he didn't think he'd come back. But he did. He figured out how to use the chalice.
We made it a pretty good illusion to keep it
Received it.
just the nature.
Yeah.
Job well done, brother.
That's what the goal was.
Catch up to the rest.
I guess we let Logan and Psychomos just go off.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's
Wow,
just
was
sounds
really
like
the
that.
episode. I
Yeah.
wasn't yeah,
We could have easily put 13 in.
Yeah, because it's back to back. So this one is very short.
Yeah, so we might as well just put them together.
Yep.
Just glue them in here. Yeah, there he
Commentary
is.
episode countdown.
The hacker patiently waiting for his son of the future to give him. Yep, there it is. Silver bar, and he's got the gold.
Your efforts will be a great inspiration for our soldiers.
Yeah, I love the hacker just shows up. Like this is all he's here for, and then he's gone. Wearing
I
those
don't think
big ass leather gloves.
show up
They
again.
make his hands look huge.
Well, you know what?
Did
He
we
is
show
in the,
up?
He is in the next episode.
Yes, he's in a few
For
more,
one
but like
scene.
this is his most. This is where his biggest presence is felt.
Yes. This little bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It was really bike path.
Like I'm supposed to be talking to the microphone to Maroney. There he is. Yeah. Because Maroney was involved as well. Because he was curious too. So he's Mitch is wearing a microphone and like a little hidden camera somewhere. Obviously, we didn't actually have one, so it's not like shown, but it's implied. And there are
If
the
you guys
chalices.
watched the
Boom.
lore stream, this would make a lot more sense.
No, I mean,
What now?
oh yeah, that's right. The mystical soundtrack with like the wind swaying. He bumps into me, Psychomos. Psychomos is like, now's my chance. And then they finally, this is what they've been waiting for all War series. They get to talk to the creator. Look at that shot going up to the sky, into the trees. And he speaks to none other than Ethan Meckling. It took a while for us to get these episodes out because we needed Ethan's lines. Look at that one. I forgot about that one.
Only his voice, his debut in voice acting, at least in this series.
Don't be ridiculous. This is my moment. Give me control over this domain.
Yeah, this domain, he's like, make me ruler of Earth.
The effort is admirable and deserving.
Yeah, it's just they're looking up into the sky and they hear a
None
voice.
shall be granted, not with the reality breakers among you.
Reality breakers.
What do you mean, reality breaker?
The twins. You are not from this time and not of natural sources.
Yeah, so they built that. He's like basically rejecting
Tell
them
us one
because
thing
they travel
I
through
desire.
time.
The truth.
He's like, can you give me
Exact
the
truth.
man? He's like, come on, man.
As it is.
Yeah, that's my old MacBook.
Another step in the process of
Yeah.
existence. The rest lies within those
Maroni's
chalices.
like, shit, I want to know
If
too.
you
This is
find
interesting. This stuff's pretty cool.
You know-
Yeah, the creator's pissed off. He's like, yeah, you guys kind of cheated though. Time travel's against the rules, man.
Logan had no,
And then they're like, well, we're getting the fuck out of here because this was a waste of time.
Yeah,
and then
well-
Dylan's like, what? This is what we've
They're
been
gone.
leading up to. And he's like, oh shit, they're gone too.
Yeah, that's kind of
They
funny.
bounced. And
They
Maroney's
took-
like, well, that's it. And he slams the laptop and he's disappointed too. He's like, God himself just sent them home packing after all that hard work and dedication.
Nothing.
Yep,
But
nothing.
empty promises.
Empty promises. You wait your whole life for something you think is so special and very
And here
underwhelming.
we are, the thing we had been planning for a while.
Yeah, Dylan goes out with a bang.
I cannot have
We
the
were like
And
talking about,
Psychomos goes out with a whimper because he's like, fuck this, I'm out.
I'm sure why we decided to
try.
kill Dylan.
He was
I guess
like-
we didn't really have one.
He's like, I can't get what I want, and I'm taking you all out.
Yeah, that's a wash battery.
Yes, watch that.
Why didn't he just drop it there?
We're like, well, okay, Dylan, thanks, bud. We had a good run, but thank you for sacrificing yourself.
Yeah. I mean, at this point,
We're gonna get out of here.
He already went through the Great Monarch and stuff. There wasn't that much focus on him anymore. And I had
Look at these moves, man. They don't look too bad. Honestly, better than the Logan punches. Grabbing a fist, throwing him back.
I like your resilience.
And he drops it. Are you serious?
We got a
some
loading
buffer.
screen.
This
Check
is like
the Wi-Fi network. Is it 22? No, it's the right one.
5G. Telephone pole crash. It was
Yeah,
it was a
probably.
squirrel. Yeah, the Destiny soundtrack was playing during that fight scene, I think. And then just you hear the fire burning. And then they escape their way further out because the explosion was supposed to take out a good portion of the hinterland, like burn all the trees down. That's why in Return to the Hinterland, like everything's bare and the water is overflowing. It's like
In reality, it was just winter time, but
yeah. They're like, shit. They don't even care Dylan died. They're like, we still got the chalices. We're gonna make one last ditch effort here. I guess allow the Hackers Legion to reign supreme.
now that I realize, we really had 3 whole days of filming, but it's kind of interesting because we filmed all of that, yet the whole runtime for it is only around 24 to 20.
Well, let's count here. Let's count here.
So, Hidden Land, what did you think?
I love Hidden Land. I love it a lot. I love it for its story. It's just there's certain things that have shown its age over the 4 years.
Which I think we've improved on with some of the latest episodes. Once Upon a Time in Gettysburg, there's always that one, every season we've done, there's always that one storyline where it goes over multiple episodes. First one was his game.
Yep.
This season was this one, Hidden Land. And Mob is going to be Road to Gettysburg, Once Upon a Time in Gettysburg.
Yeah, which is at the end of the season. Usually it's in the middle.
Yeah, usually it is in the middle. I mean, I don't know if we really had anything in the middle with Mob like that, but this is like kind of the main thing. I think we took a lot of elements from this and applied them to Once Upon a Time in Gettysburg.
We did.
So that's great.
That's why I wanted to make.
And it just like it makes me think about our production, how much it's changed. We took 3 days to do that, maybe a little bit more, give or take a few days, and it was only about 24 to maybe 26, 28 minutes of footage. I think first 2 episodes were around 10 minutes, give or take a few seconds, and the last one was only 4 to 5. That's impressive because nowadays we take
25 minutes about.
Yeah, 25 minutes of episodes. Nowadays we take like a week and we get, well, as for Once Upon a Time in Gettysburg, 3 episodes. It's about like what, close to almost a full length movie.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Mini
impressive.
movie.
It makes me. It's interesting the way we've evolved with episode runtime, especially with that.
Right.
But it's definitely peak of season 2, I think. At least until the end, it kind of goes like sort of like this, a little bumpy. But
at the time, it was a big deal.
Yes.
It was like the moment we've all been waiting for.
I believe next episode we're gonna have Aaron do his, and then we're gonna finish off with Feathers or Contract with Death. I'm gonna be doing Feathers and Death, and then it's gonna be, I guess, for the last 2, that's gonna be grouped. All right, so stay tuned for that. As of right now, catch you guys on the next one.